So I'm doing a video today in response to the Connecticut shootings that happened a couple days ago. Now, I normally don't do videos on these types of world events, but the reason why I want to bring it forward right now is because myself and plenty of my clients are feeling an incredible level of obviously sadness and fear and disappointment. And sometimes these events can shake our belief in humanity, and sometimes even our belief in the safety of going out and living a joyful life and expressing our true purpose. So I'm going to share with you some of the principles that really help me get through times like this to feel even more determined and motivated than ever before. So the first principle is when you start analyzing and watching and going crazy trying to figure out why this horrible kind of stuff can happen in the world, I want you to remember one thing. I want you to remember that there are other people out there that are living their purpose. You know, there are detectives and forensic investigators and lawyers and judges and prison guards and a whole wide variety of people who are doing absolute amazing work, showing up to make sure that things like this are remedied or can develop an awareness to learn from it and make the world a better place in response to something horrific like this. And that's really important because when you can surrender to that and recognize that if you are not a forensic investigator, if you're not a policeman, then it really isn't your job to try to figure those types of things out. And that goes into the second principle. The second principle is that these types of events are proof that you are needed in your very unique way of living your life's purpose, your life's path, your mission. So we need more pioneer women who are willing to go where nobody has gone before. Like, for instance, a pioneer, Life Path 1, might want to go into the prison system and start to figure out, why are these things happening? Why are people mentally ill? How can we create a dynamic where we take notice and as a society we can develop rehabilitation for them? We need more two life path peacemaker women who are willing to step up and create that harmony in day-to-day life that can impact a child who is experiencing trauma in their life and might be ripe for developing some sort of psychosis. We need more artists, the three life paths, who can inspire people to feel good and joyous about being in this world. We need more builders who are providing a safe, secure, solid foundation for others. And the list goes on and on. So these events are further proof that if you are not already putting yourself in the position of living your passion, that the world needs you. It absolutely needs you. So if you are in the position now where you are in a job, and you might be really good at your job, but if you don't feel like you're making a difference in your personal life, where you truly are embodying a woman who feels happy, secure, and inspired, and you're not inspiring other people and making a difference in the world, then you know that there is a level of power here for you. Because ultimately, helplessness and victimhood in the aftermath of a situation like this is just a product of not having an outlet to truly express your true divine mission that's going to be able to change yourself in the world. The last principle I want to share with you has to do with going out and doing something. And what this is going out and consulting your elders or consulting somebody who you consider a wise old soul. So one of the first things that I do when something like this happens that really shakes me to my core, I call my dad. And I consider my dad, he's always been a political activist. He's had quite a lot of life experience with war and violence and things like that. And so I always want to consult people and really begin to develop a conversation, a discussion, without the fear and the reaction to it, about why do we think these things happen philosophically? And what can we do to begin to, again, embody that power instead of being helpless to the situation? To try to show up, to create change, to make sure that these types of things don't happen in the dark anymore, and that we can begin to create a solution-oriented mentality around it. So one of the most important things that we can do from a situation like this is to remember these principles, to remember that there are people out there that are figuring this stuff out, and that you have a specific purpose, a puzzle piece to share, to make the world a better place. And if you're not doing it, this is a sign that your helplessness and your victimhood and your fear about the situation could be a result of you feeling like you don't have a stage or an outlet to express that mission. And lastly, you are not alone in this. There are millions of people on the planet who are upset and horrified by things like this. And if we can bring our creative forces together, we really can create a solution. So if you have any questions or comments, please let me know, rate the video. I'll talk with you guys later.